We're back.
And we're back. There was no blip there. I'm totally gonna edit that.
We'll be back after this
We'll
commercial
be back
break.
after this commercial break. Hey, that's a
Yeah.
great place to. Hey, have you tried Mr. Sparkle? It really gets stuff clean. Hopefully,
Oh,
though, that first part is still recording because I had to download it, but it looks like it's downloading.
okay, cool.
But I can still open up another window while that's happening. Cool. And it's free Zoom.
Technology, man. That's
This
awesome.
this video is sponsored by Zoom
Yeah,
because
I
I
thought
don't have
as
a
long as it was
subscription.
I thought as long as it was just two people, I thought it was like unlimited.
Yeah, no, they got that down because they found everybody's cheap ass just wasn't paying.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not doing like a multi-level marketing seminar or anything. So if then I might get the premium plan, if I was
Yeah.
like yeah, taking people's retirement money, then I could probably afford it. uh, uh,
Where were we at? We're on number what?
9?
9, 10? We're talking conventional grips
Mm-hmm.
and breaking grips, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's actually
I,
good. I
I
think
can't believe I didn't know about that.
I think that could make the game more interesting because I love grip fighting. Um, and it used to be like there's no questions asked whether you're attacking or not. If you break grip more than once or twice,
Hmm.
you pretty much get a Shido. But if you're
Yeah.
trying to advance, I think that's cool. Like, and it looks like advancing can be like getting a better grip, like a deep collar or deep belt. Um, I think that's a good thing. I think that's actually
Yeah.
a decision. But I'm sure how they're gonna imply it and when do they enforce it, that might, cause some controversy. Um,
Yeah. That video right there, that's pause. That's the lapel collar and lapel grip. Is that what they're
yeah,
showing? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
like a
like
lot.
that. I like that grip.
Oh, okay, yeah, and there's a lot of people like doing like, yeah, two side, two collar, two sleeve. Uh, oh,
Yeah.
so here they're having. It's not two hands on the collar. One has the. What is happening here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Joe. What
Yeah.
what what is?
I mean, I know it's pause, but it looks like because one of the decisions was about lapel and collar grip, right? So it looks like
Uh-huh.
she has the lapel and then maybe her right arm has got the collar behind the collar, maybe.
So one hand's up high on the neck,
Yeah,
and one.
probably.
Well, let's see.
I mean, that would be a good entry for you to do your double under,
Maybe.
your duck under, right? Yeah, see,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
got the collar. Yep.
she's deep behind the
Yeah.
back. That would be a great
Yeah.
grip. So, so the belt grip, the dirty, dirty belt grip. Um, yeah, it seems like they're addressing the, these different grips, but not necessarily saying what exactly should be done about them. To me, see, because the actual number 9 belt grip, one side grip, cross grip, pistol grip, pocket grip, if taken. So time will be allowed for preparation of attack. So I think that's
Mhm.
actually ease up.
Yeah.
I think they're actually like giving you a chance to sell those unconventional grips. But cross grip, one sided grip though, if somebody one sided grips you under judo rules, like you can't do anything. I don't know. I guess that's gonna be another call. So
Yeah.
10 was breaking grips with two hands is allowed. Breaking grips with one hand or two hands and not taking a grip is immediately. Okay, so that's like what we saw. The other guy, he broke grips, but
You
he was
just
backing
backed
up.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, not engaging, right? Yeah. No, I like that. That's nice.
This one isn't as interesting. I guess I can see why. The retying, arranging hair is allowed once per contest. Any further ones will be penalized with a Shido. So you better tape up those belts.
Yeah. Super glue them. I
Yeah.
don't get what.
I guess I can understand that because that is a way to kind of get a breath of air.
Yeah.
If you
But
keep tying your
but if it's a
belt.
like a real, I don't know, a chaotic match where maybe they're going down to the ground and they're yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know, like the judo gi is gonna come apart, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably some extreme cases where people are just taking. I mean, it's a tactic. Fixing your gi is kind of a tactic
Yeah.
too. I like to just let it all hang out.
Yeah. If they're I mean, is it the referees allowing you to retire or arrange your judo gi?
Yeah, I
Um,
think that's like they'll give you one time to fix
yeah.
yourself.
Huh.
But yeah, obviously, if you're doing a lot of nawas, I'm not as familiar with BJJ, but how do they address that? Because I see a lot of times the ref just throws the belt out. Do they give you time to fix yourself, or do they even care?
No, they'll say, yeah, you need to fix yourself, and then they'll start looking at their watch because they do start timing you. You can't. I don't know what the actual time is. It's probably got to be like less than 60 seconds or something. But they say, yeah,
Okay.
you need to hurry up and tie your belt, or you're going to be penalized for stalling.
Because this is especially hard. But once they hit the ground, once it's in groundwork,
Yeah, yeah, because you're
they
in
don't care about the
action,
belt.
right? Yeah, right,
And even if you split them up for, you know, uh, like half a second, that can completely change the outcome of the match.
right.
Whether you can get that knee in the pass or whatever. So I was wondering like how they dealt with that. But judo, you're always constantly getting up and going down. So,
Right.
but Newaza, Tachiwaza doesn't untie your belt as much unless you got some Mongolian that's a Russian that's ripping it.
Yeah.
But I actually intentionally pull people's jacket out. I like to do Seoi, so like I'll intentionally like pull it out of their belt.
Right. Yeah.
So that
Get
could
loose,
actually
right?
be a tactic to get somebody a
Such a win
Shido.
by. You get
Yeah.
so much shit.
I mean, honestly, I'm trying to make enough space so I can put my shoulder inside the gi,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I wonder if that can be a Shido because it seems like at the highlight it's kind of shitty to watch, but there's at the highest levels, it's really hard to get the score, and a lot of matches are won by Shido.
Yeah.
It's like a tactic of itself. Like, how do you make your other guy look like he's not doing jack?
Yeah. You just pull out that lapel.
Pick yourself,
Look, referee, it's the second time this has happened.
you dirty dog, right? And then head diving. So apparently they don't mess around if you're head diving. Uh, you'll get Hansel
So
Komake.
was that allowed then in the last Olympics and IJF?
I think they were cracking down on it in the
Hmm.
last
Yeah.
Olympics, but the
Because that's
problem.
like
Mhm.
I was gonna say that isn't that what Ono and them do?
Yeah, right. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this does affect Japanese techniques a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder because I can see why, especially modern times we gotta be you know, more knowledgeable about how concussions happen. It used to be like,
Yeah.
oh, you got your bell rocked, so just go back
Shake
and
it
do it
off.
again. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, that's absolutely not. And I've probably gotten worse concussions in judo than I have in boxing, just because of not just doing the throw, but trying not to get thrown, and you land
Yeah.
on your head. Um, which I guess if you think of it from a martial arts standpoint, even if this works in competition, you don't want to head base out of anything like on the street, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess we're not talking about that. It's like there's no rep to say, "Oh, was that an ippon?" It's like, no, you just call the ambulance. You're done. So I could see why, and I actually do this a little bit. I do it more as a defense, but I guess if you give an example,
Yeah.
so for instance, this
Oh,
guy
there you
is
go.
doing that Uchimata.
Who's that? Is that Ono? Please tell me that's Ono.
No,
Oh
I
no,
think
it's the
this
guy
is a
from
Korean.
Mongolia.
Oh wait, the Mongolian is the uke.
Yeah,
Yeah, so far I
yeah.
haven't seen them show any examples of these people affecting Japanese judoka. But what is this guy? Is he
Okay, so
Brazilian?
that kind of head dive. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Wow. Yeah, that's
Mongolian.
dangerous.
Is that a that is pretty awesome though.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Is that Brazil? Oh, that's Brazil.
Ka-
Yeah, yeah.
oh, you see that Kazakhstan's like, oh, that's bullshit. That's a head dive. Calling it already.
Kazakhstan.
Actually, I know nothing about Kazakhstan, but
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't. Oh, the guy from Kazakhstan got thrown. Okay.
yeah, but he was saying like, no, he's almost on the ref. Um, so head diving, yeah, like that. Can't give him. But the deal with the head dive is right, So there's also that, but then there's also like, as you're defending, like when people come on Uchimata for me, I usually grab their shoulders and stuff them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that seems like it might be a hard line to whether it's just a person being defensive. I know they don't like it when you pull down or stuff that way, but if you know like, oh, I'm gonna go here, you know, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
thrown, I'll take a Shido. But you could actually, really scramble that dude's brain pan. Um
Yeah. Well, actually, I saw a guy break his neck over here in a tournament.
oh really?
He was going. Yeah, it was as he was pulling the guy down. He was bringing his head down towards the mat, and the guy outweighed him right by a lot because it was one of those open matches, and the heavier guy did push his head down and then lost his balance because he was being pulled down, and that guy landed on top of him as he head dived, and the Japanese fire department actually was they had a team there that was in the tournament, and they like immediately went out there and started doing CPR and all that, and they actually saved him, but he was paraplegic.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they should be careful about head dives.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but it's kind of hard, sometimes like this level, like this is like, you know, they're really trying to throw their body into it. But it seems like, especially when you're teaching kids how to do their first moves, they kind of do this a lot.
head
So,
diving.
yeah, but even though they don't know the technique, they just fall. What is it? Are you trying to achieve the technique, or do you just have really shitty balance?
Yeah, it's probably both.
Right. Well, for instance, like, they don't let kids do drop sail.
Yeah, or the putting their arm around the head, and they don't let them do that. Which
Arm
I
around the
know, yeah,
arm.
like a headlock throw. I can't think of the name right now.
Oh, Koshiguruma, head nod.
Yeah, yeah. For at certain ages, right? They don't let them do that.
Just because they don't have like the right balance and whatnot.
Yeah, or they're gonna throw a kid right, face first into the mat or their head into the mat. So
All right, so let's see. So what do you think about each rule, Joe? Is it BS? Let's see. What's the first one? Um. Oh. Oh, the first one is not. That's not real. They're just talking about how you qualify for the um. So no score. So
yeah, no, I think all of them are good. It's like they got really strict after what, Beijing
yeah.
2008, and it seems like they're kind of, I guess maybe when people started getting back to actually doing judo, they're kind of
Oh, they're just happy people are back, so they're not gonna
giving
nickel and
back
dime
a
them
little bit
anymore. So I guess the
we
the first rule was If there's a stop, it's not a score. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there a video for that one?
Yeah, okay.
It'll be interesting to see like what they meant by that.
All right, so you see this dude? I think this dude's gonna do a Seoi, drop Seoi. So he enters in between the legs, and then he runs. That's a score. I think he fell on his side. So this is an example. I think this always was a score, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But
No,
since
I think that's yeah.
he rolled over instead of falling straight over. It's a Waza-ari.
Mm.
So these are scoring examples.
Oh, okay, okay. The continuous motion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so examples of no score. So if you can stop that motion, even if they still roll you over, they're saying that's not. So
Okay.
she based out,
And
stopped that.
then
So and now she has to reset. She resets and then rolls her
like
over.
that.
She's
Yeah,
she was trying
that
to sell it, but her motion was dead, I think.
yeah, like that would definitely be no score. And I guess it's good to have more explanation about it, but yeah,
Yeah, it
sometimes
was
the
kind of. I thought it was always
refereeing is
that way.
questionable. I guess apparently not, or maybe they're just trying to be more clear.
Maybe they're trying to be more clear because there's other countries.
Who were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's a score." Yeah, that's what we do in my country. Yeah, at our tournament. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Boom. She stops it right. And to me, yeah, it's done. It's over. Yeah. Okay.
But at the same time, like I actually like tell people I'm teaching like, no, don't stop if you don't get it, because even if you do stop, then like you can get choked, you can get pinned,
Right.
not be like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't get the move.
That would be the ideal thing is, yeah, you transition to the ground and go for the pin or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you do have a very good chance of getting a osaikomi,
Right.
and if you let go, you have a chance of getting choked. Especially if
Yeah.
you did Seoi.
So
Yeah,
yeah. No, I think that's good at clarifying.
yeah, it's probably just more of a clarification. It's probably a lot harder. Like these are some big dudes, so
Yeah.
it's like, okay. So next was Waza-ari Landing 2 decision.
Yeah.
So that
Just
was
being more clear, right?
so even though he kind of fell on his arm there, his shoulder, he has his arm. That's still gonna be a Waza-ari, which
Yeah.
would
I mean,
hurt
that's the
like
way I would see it.
would
It would
hurt
hurt
like
like hell.
hell. That would hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Um, but so now they're saying there's no incentive on doing that. You're still gonna get scored on.
It's
Oh,
gotta
especially when
be.
that's a big dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Call the chiropractor. All right.
Please tell me he did a reverse Seoi Nage.
Oh, you do reverse scenario. You just go straight to hell. You don't even wait in line.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a score. Oh,
The score. Yeah.
so that was
Okay.
Sumi Gaishi, I think, and she
To
got up,
Rosati.
but she fell on her side. Oh, so even though she kind of did like this really cool breakdance thing, that was still Waza-ari. That was actually pretty dope. But she still
That's
got scored
nice.
on apparently. Yeah, I think that they've been trying to do this for a while though, to like make those acrobatic turnouts or like a little bit. I don't know. It seems like there's like this Eastern Europeans like they have these like I don't know if they're really good at gymnastics or something, but
They get a gymnastic coach to come in and teach.
yeah, flipping,
Fall.
you know, flipping, turning in midair.
Yeah.
Okay, Koichi, she kind of fell on her side. That one wasn't as interesting, but yeah, she fell on her side. No score. Oh, so this guy has chest down here,
Yeah,
so no score. And
because
that would, oh my
he's
God,
broke
that would
that
be,
90-degree angle, right? Yeah.
yeah, that would hurt like, that would hurt even worse.
Is he alive?
Oh,
Oh gosh.
they'd be like, hey, Jim, we're gonna do some Tori demonstrations. Do you mind if we like tape your arm behind your back so you have to fall on your shoulder? How did you do that? No, we didn't get the right camera angle. Can we do that again?
Why does your shoulder hurt? I just got done filming.
All right. Ah, okay. No score. Oh, no score. Oh, see
No
that time
score,
he put his
yeah.
elbow out.
Yeah, but he's not at the 90-degree angle, right? It's either 90 degrees or they start turning towards their back,
Okay.
right? He's facing down. So that I guess I understand. So if you don't want to get scored on, I guess you just gotta make sure you land on your face. On your stomach.
Right? I mean, they
Yeah.
say they say you're supposed to land on your chest or your shoulder, but your face is kind of in the
Yeah.
way, you know. No score. Okay. So, what do you think about this rule change? Is this positive or negative?
I think it's just good clarification. Yeah, I'm good with it. You know,
Okay.
I can see if you're rotating towards your chest, it's not going to be a Waza-ari if you land. So makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Waza-ari Landing too. Okay, and this is with the both shoulders back.
Okay.
Uh, that example, I'm not sure what the heck happened. That oh, they're saying that is a score.
Yeah, because he lands on his shoulders.
Oh, that was cool. So, yeah, I think they're trying to make the incentive, even though those are like really fun to watch. People do those cartwheel turnouts,
Yeah.
but apparently you still get scored on. That guy, did he grab the belt? Landing on elbows and hands. Okay.
Yeah, this one I want to see.
So usually, like, there's that.
Hmm.
You fall, he fell on his butt, but usually somebody good, they're gonna like try and push you again to get that contact. So,
Mm.
so basing there, whether it's your arms extended or, God, this
Wow.
guy.
That one, I don't yeah. I mean, he was still holding on to the gi, but I don't know.
Is Waza-ari and Shido. But, if he doesn't do that, it would probably be an ippon. So either
True.
way, you're
Yeah.
kind of gonna lose.
Huh.
But oh, he's gonna oh. So that time, what do you think?
Uh,
He tried the uranage and he put two
he
hands
lands on his
back.
shoulder.
So
Yeah.
the blue would get the
Yeah.
score,
Yeah,
and
he's trying to avoid not to be thrown, huh?
so even though there's no contact there, blue would still get the score, and white would get a shido.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess they're trying to deter people from not trying to take their fall and be scored on, huh?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
double penalty. So,
Interesting.
but like this one, I don't even see that bad. I mean, she fell. Well, she did land, but then she
Yeah.
used it to like butt scoot, so she didn't get pinned. But if you don't pull your arms out, you might not get them out when you hit the
Hmm.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is their way of getting more, scores and people to engage and more eat bones, huh?
Oh, so you see it more of as a attack incentive, to be less
Yeah.
defense minded.
Yeah.
Okay, roll over counter techniques. This is the one I didn't explain very well, and it's probably a little bit convoluted. So we got the dude. It happens a lot with Uchimata. Boom, he tries Uchimata, and then the guy runs around and kind of rolls him over there. Like I think
Yeah,
before
that's no score. Yeah,
people did get Waza-ari. Oh, you see his coach? His
yeah.
coach is yelling at the turf. That's a Waza-ari. That's a
Oh,
Waza-ari.
my country, that's Waza-ari.
Oh, see, he got it. So he clapped his hand. Oh,
Yeah,
so now that's not a Waza-ari, I guess. What's the call on that one? You think? What do you think?
yeah. It kind of cut out for. Oh, they get jumped. Let's see here. Yeah, I can see that being no score.
I would actually maybe still give it to the blue.
Yeah, I
Mm,
mean yeah, because his hands were on the ground too, right? At one point.
but apparently, I guess that's like saying before that might have been a score for white. And I actually think that's better. Like sometimes it's like decide who gets it. It's just like something just happened, you know. Even though
Yeah,
those kind of scrambles take the most energy, it can be very depleting to not get anything from it. But it's really not clear what the hell happened.
yeah. I also think it's kind of like shitty judo. It
Oh,
just looks
really?
slot. It just looks sloppy. I can see why. Like I don't know. Yeah, he's got his hand on the mat, and the guy's just hugging him. They're both kind of being defensive. Yeah,
Here, I think it's in the Uchimata attempt. He stuffs him down. Like, yeah, I mean, that wasn't really anything. Okay, so how about this?
no, because he doesn't even have control. Oh, that one was interesting. That one's no score, huh?
Oh, so before that could have been
Yeah,
scored for white?
yeah. There's
Mm,
no. He doesn't
I
even
would
have
give
his.
that to blue though. That one was pretty
He's not
clear
even
that.
gripping, but he's not even gripping the gi. You see what I'm saying? It's not even a technique. He's just
I don't
he
know. I thought that should be
doesn't.
was already
The
for
guy's just
blue.
the guy's hugging him from behind, and he just kind of like Granby rolls.
Yeah.
Look. He doesn't even like. He lets go of the gi. Is this the same one or is this
Oh,
different?
that was a
It's
new one.
different.
Yeah, this is
He does a grand view roll, right?
yeah, this is seems
But
like somebody like that wrestled before comes to their first class. I'm like, what? I won that, right? Yeah. There's no Grammys in judo. This dude, he stuffs Tsushimata. This could be a good pin combination, but that it was too slow to be a score, I thought.
Mm,
I think that would be more of a idea of the first topic about continuation. Kind of. Oh, and then reverse Seoi Nage.
yeah, I mean, I don't know about that one. You're at the highest level. I don't see why, unless it's just a safety thing.
Yeah. Oh, for a reverse sale?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, this way I was talking about, he actually goes back the other way. Um, that shouldn't be a safety issue. I mean, it kind of locks
yeah,
up your arm, but if you,
yeah. I mean, I don't. I don't teach it. I don't do it. So I mean, I don't know.
It is a tough fall though, because you're kind of spinning, and especially you don't want beginners to do it.
Yeah.
That could be some paraplegic. Yeah, but it is really cool. Oh, and gripping behind
Yeah,
under the
the belt.
belt.
Yeah, we
So
that one's cool. Yeah, I like that.
right, so he initiates the move,
Transitions to
and then
Newaza.
he just bumps it over. I'm I'm still a little bit confused with this. I'm actually a little bit scared because, like I said before, it's like no messing around, straight up Hansoku. Um, so I'm still a little skeptical. Because especially with Kataguruma, you can kind of get Kataguruma without leg
Yeah,
grab. You could grab the belt, but it seems like once they're up, you need that little just bump,
yeah.
that little push in the bum. So that was an example of the score, but then they also say into Newaza. I think that was the same as before too, though. They're probably just clarifying. The funny thing is, though, I haven't found the information about the bear hug. Maybe that's an older rule. Not maybe it wasn't the most
Yeah.
recent. Because the bear hug, apparently you have to have a grip first. But
Mm,
but then the bear hug doesn't work because people are, nobody just
yeah.
lets you hug them. You know? We don't trust each other like that. No free hugs. There are no free hugs, Joe.
No free hugs.
No free hugs. There's always a cost.
I like this lapel sleeve grip thing. I do that a lot, especially if the opponent's not trying to give me a sleeve grip.
Right?
I'll resort to just grabbing the lapel, yeah, with the collar, breaking their posture.
So now, yeah, this example of allowed, because yeah, you're right. Any good guy, they try to keep that hikite away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll actually use that to get my hikite, because once I can grab the lapel, then they grab my sleeve, my hikite, then I can go back and transition to grab their sleeve.
Allowed. All right.
Hmm. It's grabbing underneath the belt. Oh, this is the unconvention ones. Yeah, I think
Unconventional.
that's a big win. I like that. As
Big
long as they're
win.
trying to, yeah, as long
I
as they're
think
trying
they're
to attack,
saying,
right?
yeah, they're saying like you can sell it. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's huge. That with the grip breaking. Interesting.
Gripping penalties. Um, breaking grip. You have to attack.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like it when people just break grips and step away and they don't want to engage.
Oh, tying your hair. Got to braid your beard, Joe. You only get one fix. It'll cost you your life's work. But yeah, tie in your belt. What do you think about that? Shido, you give you one time to tie your belt.
Yeah. Yep.
You think that's a little rough, or?
Well, you get what? You get one that's allowed. Is that what they said?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at this lady though. Look at this Russian. I mean, she's got a lot of frizz. I mean, some people just got more management. I think when you talk
Yeah.
about fixing your hair, I mean, that's it's kind of a personal choice, but you know,
I mean, yeah, a lot of the Japanese cut their hair. That's why they got that short hair.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't got time for their hair. I'm a judoka. I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
be a
this could be a
model.
break. I mean, she's
Yeah.
honestly taking a break
Yeah.
here.
Shave your head.
Shave your head.
We're not in this sport for looks.
Mm.
Well, you got 4.5 minutes. I see the time remaining.
All right, we better get to the head
Yeah,
dive.
better get to that diving.
And the head dive. I think this one's probably
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
good call, but the deal about it, my complaint is sometimes, if your opponent jams you down onto your head, right?
Yeah,
Um, that seems like that could be a potential for not only injury, but like, I don't know, might need to be a little bit more clear. Like maybe a little bit more reading about it.
yeah.
I don't know. They're
Well,
probably still trying to find that.
I think those examples are. I mean, that's the extreme right there, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I actually don't don't have a problem with it because I don't do this technique, but I do use it as
Yeah,
a defense. So head dive. I'm sure there's an interpretation, a little bit of interpretation on different countries about
yeah,
did you put your head down or did
yeah,
did is that you know part of the move or did opponent defend? I guess if people saw this like all day long, they would have a much better, I don't know, sense.
yeah,
But in the
yeah,
end, it's still a judgment call, I think. Do.
yeah. That's
Mm,
some good
cool.
stuff.
Yeah, that was fun, man. It's good
Yeah,
to know your take. And you know what? I think you turned me around. I was kind of hating, but they're not all bad. They're
yeah.
not.
Now that we broke them down. We talked about it. Yeah, it's not bad.
They're not all bad calls. But I'm still a little. I didn't get my answer on the bear hug though.
Well, you can always hit it when they get that lapel and collar grip.
Right.
You know.
Uh,
So does it have to have two grips or just one grip?
you have to have. Seems like you have to have contact,
Yeah,
some form of contact. So I was like, if that means I can touch you, but you can't
yeah.
me, kind of like a high class stripper.
I
You touch
guess
them
you would
and
just
then
have to.
you go.
I guess you would have to force them to maybe hmm, get that collar grip first,
Mm-hmm.
maybe an overhand grip, so that way you're kind of halfway in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Ugh. Mind if I show some of your gym
yeah, no,
pictures?
it's
So what
cool. Yeah.
class is this?
So this is our jujitsu class. This is our kids and our adult program. Monday, Wednesdays is gi. Friday we do no gi, but kids class is only on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Uh,
Hmm. Yeah,
and when do you do judo?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh,
So
Tuesdays
that's
and
our
Thursdays.
that's our kids judo class right there.
Oh, okay. Do you have a lot of the same kids in both, or they specialize?
I have maybe two. I have two right now. Two kids who are doing both programs.
Oh, really? Just
Yeah,
two? Well, I
just two
mean,
right now.
time, man. They probably got, especially with
Yeah,
military parents, they're running their kids to like five different things: swimming,
yeah. I got a
tutoring.
I got a kid who yeah, he does that. He does all of it: football, swimming, piano, whatever. Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
just got a full schedule all year round. Yeah.
Right.
And then below, so our kids program is only it start at 7 years old, 7 to 13, and then our adults start at 14 years old. And then so yeah, this video right here, it's after Ken's doing his uchikomis, we go into like, movement drill